Okay, I got more news that's gonna affect a lot of you guys. It's involving this historic winter storm, which is gonna be followed by an ice storm. And the reason I'm letting you guys know is because of all the severe weather patterns that are gonna be coming with it. And then guess what? It gets followed up by another storm next week. I'm not a weather guy, but I watch some good ones. And when I see snow depths at this level, and I see freezing temperatures, ice storms, and all that, I know it's gonna affect you guys. So let's get you this information that you guys need to know, and it's coming real quick. Okay, if you guys are brand new here, welcome to our awesome community where we do prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, some reviews, and any kind of news that I think might affect you guys. If you find value in that, please hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. So I got subscriber Mario writing in saying, yo, let the community know about this one. It's gonna affect a lot of people. So who do I turn to? Ryan Hall. He's always got the best information. So this is no joke. There's blizzard warnings in effect right now. Crazy, right? I'm sure a lot of you don't still have snow like I do. Kind of normal for me, but to have crazy winter conditions coming tonight, that's even crazier. That's Finn jumping into the shot, literally. So like I said, yesterday, today, we're in the 50s. Tomorrow and the next day, single digits. We're gonna get snow tonight here. That's right, a historic winter blizzard, followed by an ice storm, followed by crazy winds, and a storm next week. Let's check out some of these winter warning advisories in effect right now. So for all of our community out there in South Dakota, Minnesota, blizzard warnings in effect. It's also gonna include parts of Wyoming, as you see right here, and Montana. And you're not just gonna be seeing snow, you're gonna be seeing crazy winds from 40 to 60 miles per hour possibly. Mix that in with wintry conditions and freezing conditions, not good. I mean, look at this, guys. The entire, and then all of the pink, and then all of this other color is winter advisories. We're looking at the entire west side, cut it down the middle of the United States. Crazy winter conditions. And for all of our people down in California, the snow's gonna come down into California. If you're in San Francisco, you're gonna see snow on top of the mountains around you. So for all you guys around the Minneapolis area and greater area, you're gonna be seeing some serious conditions. No joke, everyone, the entire Minnesota area is under extreme impact severity with this storm projected right now. This is gonna reach some extended areas around there. And when I say extreme impacts, guys, I mean expect substantial disruptions to daily life conditions. Travel is not advised. Extensive and widespread closures and disruptions to structures may occur. Life-saving actions may be needed. So like I said, when it comes to me delivering news that affects you, when I hear that the extreme impacts are life-saving actions may be needed, I'm letting you guys know. So community, this is the type of storm that you might want to consider calling in sick for the day, not going somewhere, because this is where wrecks happen. This is where big pileups happen on interstates, highways, and roads. And if you guys haven't seen this video right here, we go over some neat things to be keeping in your car for situations like that, getting stranded in cold conditions. Really good information everyone should know. And if you're anything like me or a lot of people, you guys might think that you're invincible drivers. You're great at driving in the snow, but not everyone else is. And a lot of times, those inexperienced people, or people aren't paying attention, or people texting on the road, they're the ones that hit you and cause a big, huge situation. Because we're talking about a top 10 event possibly happening in Minneapolis. So like always, I will leave a link to Ryan Hall's channel down in the description in case you guys want to stay up to date on what's going on. Aside from massive problems on the roads, when you get cold, freezing temperatures like this, tons of snow, and a ton of wind, high winds, what you're going to be seeing is power outages. Last thing you want is a power outage in the middle of the cold. But if you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you probably have backup little generators. So those of you guys in some of the hot spots, which there's a lot of them out there on the radar, make sure you're ready for a possible power outage. Make sure you're ready to hunker down for a couple days while roads are bad. I would not doubt if Northern Plains and St. Paul area is already getting snow right now as I speak, because I know we're expecting it here in probably about 4 or 5 hours. Crazy, right? Sunshine, it's gonna go to snow. So as the beginning front end of this storm moves over, it's gonna be heading towards Detroit, Toronto area, but that's when the real main event happens, and that's gonna be over in Denver and Arizona and Utah. Gonna be some massive snow over there, even in Colorado. Remember guys, for any of you guys out there in the upper Arizona area, higher elevations, massive winds up to 60 miles an hour.
Forward, this first band of snow over here in the northern plains and upper Midwest is going to amplify, okay? It's only going to get stronger as time goes on because we really have a big storm system forming here that's pulling moisture out of the Gulf, bringing cold air down, and it's just really happening in this whole area right in through here. So there's a lot of warm sector for this snow to feed off of. But this ain't even the main event, okay? So let's keep going. Watch how it doesn't stop snowing in Minneapolis, okay? Where it's 1 a.m. here Wednesday, still snowing. And guess what? That was an appetizer. The real storm is back here. This right here is where things are really happening. We've got extremely heavy snow down here in Arizona, even in portions of California, as this big low pressure system is going to be getting its act together. Winds are going to be gusting 40, 50, 60 miles per hour, especially in the higher elevations here in Arizona, while this storm starts really amping up. It goes. And of course, by the time we get to 9 p.m., we're seeing that extremely heavy snow in central Wisconsin. We're starting to see it in northern Michigan. We're starting to see it in southern Ontario, moving into Quebec. And on the front side, way over here in New England, we're seeing heavy snow as well. And in upstate New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire. That's going to expand and continue to get worse as time goes on.
So like I said, guys, if you're in any of these danger zones and you want to stay up on the weather, Ryan Hall's the guy.
But watch, you think you're done over there in Minneapolis? You think you're done in South Dakota? No, son. Round 3 comes through at 6 a.m. on Thursday, and this one's going to drop another 6 inches or whatever it wants to on top of what you already got, and even more blizzard conditions, as this one actually is probably going to have some of the stronger wind gusts. So here we are at 8 a.m. on Thursday. It's still snowing out here in Minnesota, Wisconsin, the UP of Michigan, and of course it's still snowing out here in Maine as well. And then if we go all the way out here, it's still snowing for places near, Minneapolis by 1 p.m. And this is far out as our future radar will go.
So like I said, this thing's got a round 1, round 2, round 3. And then when you guys think that it's all over, nope. Next week has another event. That's what I'm talking about. Stay on top of this weather stuff because you might want to stay home in some areas. Anyway, guys, I'm not a weather guy. I'm an alert guy, and I'm alerting you that this big storm is going to be a good one, and it's going to hang around for a few days, and it's going to be a dandy. So stay up on that. Make sure you know what's going on with it. Don't get caught off guard and be traveling at the wrong time in the wrong place. Did you guys hear another derailment in Nebraska? What? Hazmat team has been dispatched. For those of you in our community, I've been reporting on some of this stuff, and it's bad news. Well, like I said, hazmat team has been responded, huge pile up, another scenario. So keep your eyes peeled if you're in that area, guys. Make sure you stay on top of things. If you want to know a little bit more about these train derailments and what's really happening, I've got a couple videos right here for you guys to catch up. As always, as I know more that you guys need to know, I will keep you posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing, guys. We'll see you on the next one.